These Finnex Stingray LEDs work great until they don't. Now, here's the thing. The light's not bad. It's the power supply that goes bad. The component that converts AC current to DC current fails. And it will fail on every single Finnex Stingray LED that I have. If they have not failed yet, they will at some point in the near future, because every single LED that I've gotten from Finnex has had the exact same issue. But they are all fixed with the exact same solution every single time. I'm going to show you what you need to fix your Finnex Stingray LED. So you're going to need a new power supply. Now these first generation Finnex Stingrays run on 15 volts. So we just got ourselves a 15 volt charger that can provide up to 2 amps. All we got to do is splice this into the old wiring. The wire that we want to save is the one going to the power supply, so we're going to cut it right here. Alright, so now that the wire has been cut, we can discard the old power supply, and we're going to strip these wires down a little bit so we can expose some of the copper in the insulation. So we have the power supply's wires stripped, negative to negative and positive to positive. Bada bing, bada boom, we have light. So once again, we had a faulty power supply that came with the light, and the new power supply fixes that with ease. All we got to do is solder and shrink wrap this stuff back into place to make sure it is nice and secure. A little bit of flux, a little bit of solder, now to shrink wrap it, and she should be golden. Now it's probably important to note that when you're doing this, there's 2 cables here, one for the positive, one for the negative. Insulate each one of those with its own shrink wrap around the solder point, and then you insulate both of those shrink wrapped wires into one continuous cord again, with shrink wrap over those 2 shrink wrapped portions you had before. But hey, check this out. All is well in the world again, because the light works, which means it can go back on my fish tank. Well, now that the light works, I can get back to rehabbing this fish tank, because this tank desperately needs to be overhauled. Until I see you guys next time, thanks for watching.